Joined here today with head women's basketball coach Danielle Santos Atkinson. Coach, give your thoughts following the game against Delaware.
We got off to a much better start than we had. That first half, we were able to put some things together that we had been working on. But our offensive execution, once we got in the half court, was a lot better. We had way too many turnovers, and allowing them points off of those turnovers in the first half. We cleaned some of that up, but again, got away from us early. Defensively, we gave up a lot of easy buckets just throughout the game. When you look at points in the paint, way too many points in the paint, way too many points off offensive rebounds. That is an area that where we had been good. We had been holding teams below their average. We've got to get back to that. We've got to get back to that defensive intensity and urgency for 40 minutes.
There was a fair number of whistles against either side in the first half. Did that have an effect on the team's rhythm throughout the game?
Yeah, of course. When you don't have that flow throughout the game, it's going to affect some rhythm and affect obviously your chemistry and your rotations when you have people in foul trouble. But we've got to be able to make those adjustments. And when there's a shift in the calls and when there's a shift in either allowing it to be more physical or calling it a little bit tighter, we've got to be able to adjust a lot sooner, a lot earlier. But definitely from a rotation and a chemistry standpoint on the team, it's always tough when you have people in foul trouble.
Double-digit finishes from Emma, Brooke, and Sorrell. Especially talking about Brooke and Sorrell, they had their scoring drought throughout the year. So how is it to see them put up double figures against a conference rival?
Yeah, I mean, the way they came out and the way they continued to play it, I think was great. Both were being aggressive. Both were staying in attack mode. For Brooke in particular, I think she's been playing with so much more composure. So much more poise and on balance, so much more, and it's something that we've been working on with her. Coach Swinson and her have done a great job of really getting in the gym, getting after it. Is what we need. I thought she stayed aggressive on the boards as she always does, and that production is helpful. Sorrell, with both of them, we never lost confidence, even through the droughts, and what they're capable of, and knowing what they're able to bring to our team in terms of production. And now, if we can get everybody on the same page and being able to put that together all on the same night, that's going to be good for us.
You've got a week now until your next game at Towson. They're going to be looking for revenge after last year's buzzer beater. What's the focus going into practice this week before taking on the Tigers?
Yeah, we've got to lock in. We've got to lock in and continuing to create those moments in the game where the other team makes their run, where there's some adversity and challenges, whether it's calls, bad calls, whether there's just momentum on a momentum swing. We've got to create that in practice and be able to overcome that adversity and be able to overcome those times throughout the game so that we can get back to doing what we were doing to get us in the position we were in. And so that's definitely going to be a focus for us and how we get ourselves in a position to have the tools that we need in order to fight, in order to push through, in order to overcome whatever it is happening in the game in order for us to be better.
It was Alumni Day for the women's basketball program. You hosted the alumni for a game before today's game against Delaware, and you had them honored at halftime. How does it feel? How important is it to be able to connect, the current members of the program to the past?
Yeah, I love this weekend. I love when our alumni are able to come back. We talk so many life lessons in our program, and being able to teach them and talk to them about the tools that they receive and being a student athlete and how those can help them once they step out into that real world, and having real life examples of just that, people that have been in their shoes, have been in their place, and now continue to be successful and win in life is really special. And I think it's something that our players cherish and are something that our players can take with them, and some of the wisdom that they were able to give to them and just leave with them, and things that maybe they wish that somebody had told them while they were in their positions. And so I think it's a special weekend. It's great. The support that they give and coming back out and give to our program is really continues to help us look to achieve the goals that we're looking to achieve.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.